Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Welcome to 2 Minutes to Think. Hello everyone. Welcome to 2 Minutes to Think. My name is Jeswin and today I am here with one of the most critical video of 2021. You guessed it right. It is about coronavirus. Last year I posted a video on the same topic and trust me, I really did not wanted to record this video at all, but I have to do it by force. It's just because of the situation which is prevailing today. In this video, we are going to speak about how to stop spreading the virus. Yes, of course, you all know that coronavirus is a disease. Now, when we talk about the word called disease, that clearly says it can be divided into two parts. One is dis and ease. That means the person is not at ease. It can be either physically on the body or it can be on the mind. In this pandemic situation, we all know that the virus is spreading drastically across the globe. But somewhere we all fail to understand the virus is not just affecting the body, but most importantly, it is affecting the mind. So in this video, we are not going to talk about the precautionary steps or what kind of food we have to consume or what kind of medicine is advisable. No, we are not going to discuss anything about that. In fact, all of you know these things by now. Everyone in and around you keeps talking about the same thing. So definitely you would be knowing about all these things. But I'm going to share with you today 3 small tips by which you can stop spreading this virus mentally to others. So stay tuned in this video, guys. First of all, when I started this research about this particular topic, I happened to imagine there are 2 sets of people in our world. One set of people don't even bother about this disease at all. They just laugh at it, they create memes or they are trolling this disease. Whereas other set of people are really scared to death by hearing this disease itself. So how is that? Is it this disease is only going to attack a few people or it's not going to infect others? Yes, those people who are strong mentally, they are not even getting affected by this disease. Whereas there are a lot of people who get panicked. They are the ones who are experiencing this syndrome. Now, let's understand in this video how our mental strength is connected with the body and how it is playing a very important role. Let's get to the video. So first we need to understand about the concept of nosophobia. What is this nosophobia? It is a Greek word that is nothing but fear of disease. Noso means disease and phobia means fear. This is the concept which is contagious today. The disease of fear. People are getting scared or panicked just because of the situation which is happening around them. The fear is being instilled within that person. Today we all know that what is the power of this virus? What can this virus do? But we fail to understand what our mind can do, what fear can do to us. Let's assume a concept. Suddenly if you see a snake in front of you, what do? You go in shock. That panic which gets created in your mind automatically get transfers to your body, and in that shock, most of the time, most of the body parts do not function. Same happens whenever a person goes through a shocking news. The moment you hear a shocking news, the mind sends the signal to the body and automatically the body arrests the functionality of a lot of organs. And finally that person may even die because of a sudden shock, or it can also be known as psychological attack. Mostly you would have heard about heart attack, but it is originated from the psychology. The mind is getting affected first. Now let's understand this more scientifically. So what exactly happens when a person is getting panic? The first thing we need to understand, there is a part in our brain which is called as amygdala. This is a portion in our brain which is like a factory of emotions. This takes care of all the emotions like sadness, happiness, fear. All these emotions are getting processed in that particular portion of our brain called amygdala. When the emotion of fear arises in this portion called amygdala, automatically there are 2 frontal lobes in our brain. It can help the brain to take a decision whether you wanted to control this emotion or you wanted to allow to outburst and send signals to your body. It is responsible for controlling the emotions. But what happens here? There is a concept called as amygdala hijacking. We need to understand about this. Most of the people in today's life, when they are getting a shocking news or they're getting scared or when they see something and get feared, immediately the emotion of fear gets processed in this portion called amygdala, and immediately it does not allow the frontal lobe to take a decision. It arrests the functionality of the frontal lobe. This process is called as amygdala hijacking. What happens? Simply it does not allow the frontal lobe to take an action. So the emotions outburst and immediately it sends a signal across the body. Now, whenever there is an emotion of fear, the body is programmed in such a way. Automatically, there are few organs which will stop functioning. For example, the digestive system. The reason being, these organs need not function at that point in time. Whereas, there are some other organs which needs more attention at that point in time. For example, heart. Heart needs a lot of attention because the moment that emotion of fear is being created in a person's mind, automatically that person's body is programmed in such a way that the heartbeat has to go higher. So the blood pump will be so high, the BP arises, the blood circulates in the body in a faster pace. The person will start breathing in a higher pace, and also the sweat glands will start secreting more sweat. The pupil will get dilated. The person will have to breathe more heavily than normal. So automatically that intake of oxygen will have to be increased. This is the exact reason why most of the people need more oxygen in this particular situation. The disease is just 20%, but the nosophobia, which I explained it earlier, the fear of the disease caused in that person creates 80% of the disease in that particular person's mind, which automatically requires more oxygen in order for those organs to function, like lungs, heart, and the entire respiratory system. As I said, at the moment amygdala hijacking happens, it only allows the person to take two decisions. That is either fight back or escape. So this is what you would see whenever you encounter fear. Either you would directly go and fight back, or you might try to escape that particular situation. So now in our condition today, people would not be able to fight back because we all know that by so many sources they have already shown that this virus is so dominating. So of course we would hardly choose the option of fighting back, but mind would try to escape from this virus. And that's when the panic increases more, and finally it leads to expiration of that person or simply death. So can we avoid this situation? Of course we can avoid this. How do we do that? As we have understood about this disease of fear and how the amygdala hijacking is arresting the functionality of our organs, now we can figure out the solution more easily. First thing what we need to do is get rid of nosophobia. The main cause of nosophobia is through social media or through a lot of media channel which keep highlighting that there is a serious condition, there is danger across the globe, people are all struggling across, they are not able to get hospital, no bed, no oxygen. The moment we encounter an emotional situation, as I have already discussed this in one of my previous video called Emotion. If you have not watched it, you can watch it. I will leave the link in the description down below. The frontal lobe in our brain has 8 seconds of time to take a decision. Whenever we encounter a situation, an emotional situation especially, first thing we need to do is, we need to take a deep breath and calm down ourselves. And thereby, it will stop the stress hormones getting released in your body. So if the stress hormones are not getting released in your body, there will be a proper functioning of all the organs in the body. Blood circulation will be normal. But if the stress hormones are getting released, automatically the person will start panicking and start sweating, and this will lead to chest pain or palpitation and so many other dangerous conditions which are much worse than the virus itself. Maybe not in a short term, maybe in the long term. So first thing, let us try to avoid the sudden emotional outburst or immediate reaction to these emotional news or emotional situation. The second thing, what we need to keep in our mind is, let's not label the symptoms to a particular disease. There could be a lot of common issues which happens in a human body. This all happens even very normally. Let's say there is a small problem in our body. We try to Google that particular cause of the problem. The moment we start searching in the internet, that would start suggesting a lot of different diseases, and we start panicking, thinking that I am experiencing something which is really fatal in my body. Automatically that person starts thinking, maybe even I am affected due to this disease, which again kills that person much more faster than the disease itself. Because of this panic, a healthy human body is also getting admitted in the hospital. Whereas today, as per survey, 85 to 90% of people are getting admitted in the hospital who are healthy enough to take care of themselves. Because of these people who are getting admitted in the hospital, the people who are really and badly in need of medical assistance are not able to get bed in hospital, and they are not able to get the necessary help from the medical side. So guys, first of all, let's understand the CFR rate, that is the COVID fatality rate in India, is just 1.12%, which is very minimalistic, and it is not going to cause a huge danger at all. But it's just because we are intensifying it by causing more and more fear among people. The mortality rate recorded in the globe still happens year by year, and it is very common. There could be various reasons why people are getting expired. We need not label everything for the same condition called corona. The other diseases may lose its respect if we keep labeling everything for corona itself. On a serious note, recently even I had all the symptoms of corona. My body became weak and I lost the sense of taste. I got fever, and all these symptoms were there with me as well. But I understood something, that physically I need to take care of my body. I started consuming a lot of immunity boosters, as well as exercising myself more stronger mentally. So this is exactly the thing what we all need to follow. If a person's mindset is at ease, then definitely the normal immunity system in a human body can automatically take care of the problems in the body. The third thing, very importantly, let's make sure that we have a healthy body with a healthy mind. Let's stop spreading negative news about COVID, and let's only start focusing on sharing positive news about this pandemic situation and the COVID situation. Any good news we have, let's share it with people. So let's start following these 3 rules religiously, guys, and let's start creating a healthy lifestyle amongst people. And that's 2 minutes to think. As I said, 2 minutes to think helps you to think ahead and grow, but only when you implement it. So share any of the good news which you have experienced in the recent past about the pandemic or about the disease itself. Share any of the good news in the comment section, and make sure to share this video with lot of people in and around you. Stay safe and stay healthy. See you all in the next video with yet another interesting topic. Until then, take care. Cheers. Love you all. Bye-bye.